Hello dear students, this side Smith Sagar Satpathy. I am your chemistry teacher along with your Lokesh sir. We both will continue for your chemistry subject. So at first I would like to wish you that welcome to our DPS Dhinkanal. Okay, so it's a journey of 2 years. In 11th we will read chemistry and again in 12th also we will read chemistry. So in 11th part is the basic concept part. Everything will be conceptual, everything will be in concept, and from this step you are going to know about what exactly the chemistry and what is the reason behind how it reactions occurs, how the thermodynamics works, how a composition of matter works, and how the equilibrium maintains, and all that. As all of you know that Lokesh sir already given that introduction, okay, given that introduction regarding your chemistry syllabus. Okay, so still I would like to recap few points that this year in this pandemic situation the chemistry syllabus has been reduced by the CBSE. It is about 30%, but nothing to worry about that. Okay, that 30% has been reduced, that is very little things, but that is also important for you all. Okay, if we will get time, definitely we will cover up that part also. And as Lokesh sir said that Lokesh sir will go with the introduction chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 part from your part 1 book, and I will be continuing from paper 2 books, that is what, organic chemistry. Okay, we'll start our organic classes today. So let us think about the organic. What is organic? Organic means living things. Okay, living compounds. We'll study about basically living compounds, and which is your carbon. Okay, essentiality is what? Carbon. So what is carbon? From where you will get the carbon? What are the elements? What are the compounds of carbons? How it works? So everything in detail you will get this. Okay. So before introducing the whole concept, whole mechanism, some little terms that is quite important for you to know the organic concept, because organic is a huge concept, as in mathematics, as in some other things that we know from the background knowledge. That is what background knowledge. So at least some important terms that is quite important for understanding the organic chemistry. So we'll continue first. Okay, that is what the first chapter of organic chemistry, that is what some basic principle and technique of organic chemistry. Okay, so what is the objective of this chapter? First let's see that one. Objective of your organic. If you are reading a chapter, then definitely you have to know the beforehand what you will get after the chapter. Okay, once you will cover the chapter and what are the things that you will know, so that should be pointed out initially from the chapter only. Okay, so what are the objectives? I'll provide everything details in my description. Okay, the link of the previous lecturers and what important things, so do subscribe, like and share. Okay, so let's begin with the organic first chapter. What is that? Everybody, some basic principle and techniques. Some basic principles and techniques. Okay, so sit relax. In this pandemic situation also we are here to help you out. I hope you can see these words, my tiny little words. Okay, let me adjust the camera a little. Okay, now it is visible, I guess. So what are the objectives of this chapter? There are several objectives and quite important chapter it is. Okay, very much important. If you will not understand this particular chapter, you cannot understand the rest of organic chapters. Okay, in 11 there are only 2 chapters in organic. Okay, some basic techniques, then hydrocarbons, over. Then everything you are going to read in 12th. So if you have not understood the concept of organic in 11, then you cannot able to understand the 12th concept. Okay, so take out your copy, just note some keywords so that it will be helpful while you are writing in notes as well as while you are revised. Okay, the first objective is your carbon. The very important is carbon. These are the objectives. First noted that these are the objectives. Today we will read about the objective and some introduction. So after this chapter you will get to know about what is carbon. Not only carbon, you will get to know about the tetravalency. You already know these things, I guess. Tetravalency of carbon. Okay, tetravalency of carbon, that you already know. And again, what you'll get to know? Shapes of carbon. Shapes of carbon compound or carbon. Carbon, let's say compound, right? Carbon compound. Okay. So carbon, you'll get to know about the tetravalency of carbon. Why? And there are so many points I will touch up, but in your course, whatever it is, I'm just writing that part only. And the second thing is the structure of organic compounds. What? Structure of organic compounds. Structure of organic compound structures. Okay, organic compound structures. So here you will get the complete structure. What you will get? The complete structure. What complete structure means? Complete structure means complete structure. It's complete structure means complete structure. Means completely bonded structure, condensed formula. Okay, then 3D structures of carbon. Everything you will get by the organic compound and structures. Okay, how we will represent in 3D, how we will represent in by giving bonding 2D, 3D, that parts. Okay, very easy. You just cover up a little of. Okay, these are the warm-ups. Okay, these are the warm-ups. If you will warm up well, then definitely you will be a champion one day. Okay, so warm up yourself. Next objective is your classification. What? Classification. Classification of what? Already we read. Classification of organic compounds. Classification of organic compounds. Okay, what classification? Means aromatic or aliphatic or acyclic or cyclic, these things. Acyclic हो गया, acyclic or cyclic, simple. I am just writing these two things, acyclic and cyclic. Okay, is it visible? Next. So here also some categories are there, but we'll go in details while we'll read. Okay, next is organic compounds. Normally we'll read about the organic compounds. What is organic compound? What is its functional group? Basically functional group. Functional groups are ये क्या हो गया नया चीज? एक functional group और एक homologous series के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. Homologous series. We'll cover up these things. Definitely we'll cover up these things. But just be with me till the end. Definitely you will get to know something. If you'll recap, if you'll review it, definitely you will get more than me. Okay, you have to read. The main point is you have to read and you have patience. Next is your, what you will get? The nomenclature part. Very important part, this one also. Nomenclature. What? Nomenclature of what? Organic compounds. Why it is necessary to name a compound? क्यों हमें naming चाहिए? You know that, okay, in organic chemistry, organic means there are millions of compounds are there, and to know about these compounds, there is a system, that IUPAC system, IUPAC system, by which we are giving the name to each compounds and we are calling them by that name. Hey methane, hey ethane, that kind. Okay, so that is what the nomenclature of organic compounds. Here there are several rules and regulations. We'll go thoroughly, no issues on that. Next, What else you get to know? The isomerism part. What is isomerism then? Don't worry. What is isomerism? It is again stereo and structural isomerism, and stereoisomerism. Don't worry, I'll give the whole notes to you also. Okay, so structural isomerism and stereoisomerism, you will also get to know about these things. Next, fundamental concepts. Fundamental concepts क्या है? फंडामेंटल concepts regarding your reaction mechanism. Okay, fundamental concepts regarding what? Organic reactions. Organic reaction के बेस पे कुछ fundamental concepts मिलेगा तुम्हें. क्या है वो fundamental concepts? जैसे कि तुम्हारा what is nucleophile, what is electrophile, these all the sort of electron displacement effect. क्या है? Electron displacement effects. Okay, electron displacement effect in a covalent bond. Okay, in a covalent bond. Covalent bond that we know already. What is that covalent bond? What is covalent bond? Carbon compounds involving bond. कार्बन कंपाउंड बॉन्ड जो फॉर्म कर रहा है इसको कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड कहेंगे. Why it is forming covalent bond? That is also a part of this. I'll explain everything. Be patient. Okay. So in this electron displacement effect, there are several points we need to touch. We'll go several points. Okay. क्या क्या है points? वो सारी चीज देखो. Inductive effect है. Inductive effect. बहुत नया चीज सीखने को मिलेगा. Lot of things. Okay, these are the terms that you have to acquainted with this. Resonance effect. What? Resonance effect. Okay, and again resonance structure is one important. Resonance structure. Okay, note करो. Hyperconjugation or enantiomer is also there. Enantiomeric effect. Okay, enantiomeric effect और meric effect, और ये हो गया तुम्हारा लास्ट वन hyperconjugation. Okay, so I'll provide notes first. You just need to write all these things, then see my video, then ultimately you'll get the idea what exactly I want to say. Okay, so these are the basic things. हो गया तुम्हारा up to 8, and there are 3 more. Okay, the type of organic reactions. I hope it is visible to you. Yes, types of organic reactions. How many types of organic reactions are there? जैसे कि substitution reaction हो गया, addition reaction हो गया, elimination reaction हो गया, rearrangement reactions हो गया. ये reactions सारे कहाँ से आ गए, क्या हो गया, क्या नहीं? No, you'll get to these things. Have patience. Don't worry. Next, the last part, that is what? Quantitative and qualitative analysis. Okay, what? Quantitative and qualitative analysis of what? Suppose you made one organic compound. Okay, you made one organic compound in a lab. And how will you analyze it? What is the purity? कितना percent है इसमें? What is the things? This is what the point. These all sort of things also you can get by this. Quantitative and qualitative analysis of what? Organic compound, obviously. Of organic compounds. So I hope these are the main objectives. After this chapter, you will question yourself how much you got to know about this. Okay, very important concepts these are. Don't miss my class. Don't miss out anything. Just wait and watch, have patience and read daily. And try to practice reading book. Okay. So let me clean. Okay. So before to know about this carbon tetravalence in shapes of compound, so what is organic compound? We'll start from organic compound, very beginning. What is organic compound? Organic compounds. What is organic compounds? Organic compounds are the compounds which contains carbon, which contains carbon essentially. ओके, along with, इसके साथ और कुछ भी हो सकता है, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन, सल्फर. Okay, the compounds which contains carbon essentially, hydrogen, then hydrogen, oxygen, and bonded with hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, all these things. These are the organic compounds. Okay. What is organic chemistry? Organic chemistry. Organic chemistry. What is organic chemistry? You know about the organic compounds. If someone will ask, what is organic chemistry? What is that? Organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry. It is the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of organic compounds. Haha, how easy? Organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of what? Organic compounds. And what is organic compound? Organic compounds which contains carbon and along with this hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. Clear? Okay. So it is the study of organic compounds. Organic compounds. Okay. So in organic compound, carbon is very much essential. Why? So from the class 10, there is a chapter. There is a chapter what? Carbon and its compound. Okay, carbon and its compound. Yes or no? Yes. So there are 118 elements are there, but still we are following one element. कुछ तो होगा इसमें. There is something, some property. Okay, some uniqueness is there. That's why everybody is following that part only. Carbon, 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 carbon. Okay. So what is that? Why? That is what the tetravalency of carbon. So one important property is catenation. What is that? Catenation. Catenation means what? The self-linking property. ध्यान से देखो catenation क्या है? Self-linking property means carbon has such property that carbon can attach with other carbon. This carbon along with this carbon, this carbon, this carbon, this carbon, this carbon, like this. So this is one type of property of a carbon. That is what the self-linking property. This is the unique property of carbon. And as the number of carbon increases, the property, the behavior, the characteristics of that particular compound is different. It's not the same as that 1 carbon or 2 carbon or 3 carbon. If it is 1, then the property will be like 1. If it is 2, then the property will be like 2. Okay. How? Why it happens? Okay. So let's go back a little. What? Carbon, the atomic number of carbon is how much? So remember students, it's a note karo ki the atomic number up to 30. Z is the sign of atomic number. Don't forget कि Z sir ये Z क्या है? So Z is the atomic number का representation style होता है. Z is the atomic number style representation, and if Z till Z equal to 30, you need to remember first. Okay, atomic number. Z equals to 30 till Z equals to 30. Okay, that means 1 to 30 तक you need to remember the atomic number as well as the symbol. Okay, so carbon has the atomic number is 6. If you will do the electronic configuration of this carbon, how will you write as per your previous method, standard 9 method of 2, 4? The outermost cell is 2, if inner is 2 and outer is 4. Okay, 2 electron is at the near to the nucleus and 4 is at the outermost cell. Okay, very good. That means the carbon will form a bond, or to get octet, so to get 8, यहाँ पे 8 को लाने के लिए, यहाँ पे 8 होने के लिए how many electrons carbon need? How many electrons? At least 4 electrons need. अगर कोई इसे 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन दे दे तो यहाँ पे ये 8 हो जाएगा, then it will be stable. It will achieve the inert configuration. What is inert configuration? What is inert configuration? I hope you all know about the periodic table. Periodic table में the last group is your inert group. Okay. Let me show you what is that. Where is that? Okay. So see, this particular group is your inert group. Why these are inert group? Because they are oscillating, they are not participating in any kind of bond, and they possess very less energy, and they are quite stable. They don't need any friend, they will not participate in bonding. Some certain norms or term and conditions are there actually, because some lower elements they are now onwards participating, or now means these days they are participating in bonding, and again we'll get to know why they are targeting towards bonding. But yes, in general all the elements, not even carbon, all the elements, they tries to achieve octet configuration or inertness. They want to isolate themselves along with these 8 friends. Once they will get 8 electrons, that means they have 8 friends, and they will not make any more friends. They are stable enough. And those who don't have that much of friend, they will keep reacting with each others and to get stable. Okay. So carbon has 4 outermost electron, and it needs plus 4 electron to get 8. But thing is that suppose one carbon is here and another carbon is here. Here also the outermost is 4 electron, here also outermost is 4 electron, and they both have the outer electron needs 4 valence electrons, and that valence electron will not at all sharing themselves. मतलब ये कार्बन ये इसको नहीं दे रहा है और ये कार्बन इसको completely नहीं दे रहा है. Why should this carbon 1 and why should carbon 1 will give 4 electrons to carbon 2? Why? Or carbon 2 will give to carbon 1? Why? Because they have equal sharing. They both will fight for that particular electrons. So at the end, what they did, they just sharing of their electrons. ये share कर रहे हैं. चलो दोनों मिल जाएंगे, हमारा दोनों का हो गया कितना 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन. Okay, how? See, carbon valency is 4, this carbon valency is 8, 4. So they will share off. 4 share कर लेंगे. Once they will share, ये carbon क्या बोल सकता है? No, I have 8 electrons. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you will ask to this carbon, how many electrons you have in your outermost cell? Definitely it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is what the sharing of electrons. Okay, what exactly the mechanism behind, we will go to a next level पे. So this is the beginner level. So this is how the sharing of electron occurs. Okay, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So this is what the carbon has, tetravalency. How many valence electrons are there? What is valency? in standard 9 you must have read na what is valency. The combining capacity of an element is known as valency. Yes, okay. So this is what the tetravalency of carbon. Then what is the shape of carbon? कार्बन का शेप क्या होता है? कार्बन तो हम देखते हैं नहीं, it has some shape, and I will explain it in terms of hybridization and geometry. Later on you get to know what is hybridization, what is shape, and what is geometry. So particularly for CH4, if carbon is single bonded with 4 hydrogen, means it is singly bonded. Okay, 1 1 1 1 tetravalency 1 1 1 1. Then it possesses sp3 hybridization. What is sp3 here? Superintendent of police nahi hai. This is what your S block and P block will definitely in third. This is in third chapter, I guess. Okay, so you'll get to know about the chapter number 3rd or 4th. That is what chemical bonding. In chemical bonding, you'll get to know all these things. Okay, hybridization, S block, P block. Okay, so in 3rd chapter periodic classification also you'll get this S and P, and in 4th chapter also you'll get to know this about hybridization. So carbon where the all single bonded are involved, that is the sp3 hybridization. Remember the term hybridization. What is it? I will explain you later. This is, it possesses tetrahedral. What is this? This is the shape of the carbon in this particular arrangement. If you will talk about CH4, then what is the shape? Tetrahedral. Okay, if you will talk about C2H5 or H6, sorry, C2H6, then definitely it differs. If you will talk about C2H4, C2H6 again is alkane, so again it may, दो C है ना, C तो दोनों टेट्राहेड्रल पोजेस करेंगे. ओके, दोनों टेट्राहेड्रल पोजेस करेंगे. If it is C2H4, then sp2 hybridization. Sir, how did you know these things? Yes, wait, have patience. You can also say all these things. Okay, C2H4, how? C2H4, yes, it is alkene. We'll go definitely, but just remember the shape. When it is sp3 hybridization, it is tetrahedral. When it is sp2 hybridization, it is planar. Remember these things only. When sp3, this is tetrahedral. When sp2, this is planar. And when it is sp hybridization, it is linear. It is linear shape of the compounds. Okay, I hope this session, this class, this lecture will give you a little knowledge regarding your background concept of your organic chemistry, about the carbon atoms and what is the objective and motto of this chapter. And students, don't worry, you will get enough of time to read all the chapters, but yes, from the beginning only try to read half an hour and try to give half an hour to each subject. Then it will helpful in your exam. In exam time there will be no overload, there will be no pending work, and there will be huge concept in your mind. Okay, so here I am signing out today, and see you in our next class. Do subscribe, share, and give comments. Thank you.